Shabasa, the stage is all yours. Sorry.
Fortunate for me. I am very, very happy. I'm meeting all the global dignitaries out here, and especially the main dignitaries are regulators. Because without good regulators, quality cannot be controlled. When I say India is having maximum number of USFDA approved plant after US, then it's possible only by the regulators. And the regulators who have served day and night, Monday to Sunday, continuously without matching the time of 8 hours or 12 hours, without taking care of the family, they have devoted life for anything else to take care the quality of the medicine. When we talk about the COVID period, they have shown hugely uh, supportive decision to take care the patients in India, and not only in India, across the world. When we say we are the human healer of the world, we are human healer because of the regulators. See, manufacturers, if we will give the liberty to the manufacturers, they are ready to violate. Sure, because I am very straightforward. So they have the fear of the regulators. And Dr. Reddy Sahab is known for the powerful Drug Control General of India. He has shown his power in controlling the ethical approach to the manufacturer. Sir, thank you so much for being out here as a guest out here, and thank you very much for coming first time in the Pharma Ratna family.
Thank you very much for inviting us.
We are very, very happy to see you out here and sparing your valuable time and sharing your insight for the whole pharma people out here. We are organizing seminars and we are organizing the exhibition also nearby continuously. And this time we have organized in 4 halls. Now we have connected 2 halls here for the conference, and 2 halls we have connected for the exhibitions. But next time onwards, we are moving toward the exhibition hall because this space became very small right now. So all contribution goes to the exhibitors and stakeholders and the blessings of all mentors. Sir, there is one question very, very specific with the manufacturers. Uh, there is a quality issues going on across India after the incident happened in Uzbekistan. So what do you want to suggest to the manufacturers, what to follow? And because see, something is lacking, there is no doubt about it. And they understand that when we stick the things and the approach, then they started following the things very well. They follow the SOPs and everything. What do you want to suggest to the manufacturers so they should not divert in a non-ethical practices? Because some manufacturers are involved in non-ethical practices, no doubt about it, sir.
Thank you for this question. And first of all, let me thank the organizers for inviting me for this such a wonderful get-together Pharma Ratna function. Thank you. And coming to your question, as all of you know, medicines plays very important role in the public health care. First of all, personally, I will congratulate entire pharmaceutical industry for their healthy contribution, not only for Indian public, even for the global public. In fact, we are proud of the Indian pharma.
Yes.
Every country is looking at India.
Yes.
When I am saying proud of India, I am not saying just for the sake of saying. It is a fact. And it is supported by the figures.
Absolutely.
As a drug regulator, we will see most of the countries even would like to have a MOU with the Indian drug regulators for exchange of information, for sharing of best practices. Reason is that the quality of medicines what we are supplying, they're really complying with the international standard. If you see, I think it is almost now $50 billion market size, sir? Yeah, out of 50 billion US dollars, it's more than 50% is exports.
Right now, it became 54 billion.
Yeah, so it is more than $50 billion market, and more than 55, around 55% is exports. And whatever we are doing exports, out of that, more than 75% of our exports are to the highly regulated market. We are not in just supplying to the third world or any other weak regulatory mechanism. If you say maximum export is to the highly regulated market, that clearly indicates that our medicines are complying with their global standards, as well as our medicines are very affordable to the global public.
Lovely, super. Human healer of the world.
So, I don't agree with you on one point. Manufacturers deliberately violate the regulatory requirements, thereby they can get any financial benefit.
Thank you so much for your trust.
So that I
There is
don't.
no trust deficit then.
So mainly, I think whatever being drug regulator last 25 years, whatever I have seen, observed the industry, there are no doubt there may be some manufacturers may not be able to manufacture the quality of the drugs as per the regulatory standards. Maybe two reasons. One is lack of knowledge about the product. When he is manufacturing, say, 50 products, out of 50 products, 25, 30 products, you have a good knowledge. Sometimes manufacturer, because of some competition, some compulsions, even he don't have the knowledge about that particular product, still he will manufacture, he will try. So that type of product only may be not complying with the standards. You name any manufacturer, I don't think so. All his batches, all his products are not of standard quality. Maybe out of maybe 100 batches he produce in a month, out of that maybe one product, because of his lack of science, in that lack of knowledge, he may be not able to comply that. Otherwise, rest, I don't think so. Otherwise, if he is voluntarily, knowingly, if he want to do the not of standard quality product, his entire all batches, all products should be failed. But all batches, all products are not failing. So that's why I don't believe that manufacturers will comply with the standards with the fear of the regulator. So regulator, we don't stand 24 hours in front of them in the factory.
Thank you so much for trust.
So they will, in fact, the people, those who are working, whether it is a production chemist or quality control, they are the eyes of the regulator. It is their responsibility. They will ensure that they are complying with the requirements. So one is the lack of knowledge. Second is that maybe lack of regulatory knowledge also.
Absolutely.
So whatever the new regulations, whatever the new standards, time to time government is laid down, that information may not be percolated up to their level. So these two reasons that maybe lead to the whatever the issues happened recently, whether it is domestic or it is international issues. So it may be, these are the isolated cases. We may not able to club with, entire pharma have the same problem. So that's why I said, why I said I don't agree with you. This is just maybe, we have black sheep in the entire system. One maybe because of that is lack of knowledge, he might have produced that. Otherwise, Indian medicines, not only today, even in future, in the years to come also, we are going to be a pharmacy of the world.
Lovely. Super, super, super. One very short question. Again, when we commercially export our medicine to any country, for example, I'm just taking example of Uzbekistan. So the moment we export Uzbekistan any consignment, so they have their SOP that they cross-check the quality by their own farm committee. So once they approve the quality, then they go to the market for sale. So after going into the market, if there is some issue happening of the adverse events, so either they can say that the quality is not a standard, or they should consider this as a part of pharmacovigilance.
So in fact, the adverse events related to the particular product and actually the product quality per se, both are the different. Okay, so whatever the recent incidences happened, they are the quality related problems because of maybe the alleged allegation is that there are some impurities. Okay, so that impurities lead to either a death or any serious adverse event. Okay, and see, pharmacovigilance activities, it is that adverse events reported not with everybody, it may be isolated adverse event, this thing. So whatever pharma quality in global issues, some isolated issues came, these are not related to the pharmacovigilance, maybe as per the whatever information till now available in that. And some reports also stated that there is some presence of that. And whereas when we tested some batches, there is no any impurities also. Okay, so this is actually a matter of the complete investigation. As you said rightly, whether these events are happening because of the poor quality of medicine or because of the any, as you said rightly, any adverse event. So that's only after completion of investigation of the entire issue, really we can able to make some conclusion.
Yeah, thank you so much for your valuable insight. Can I ask one small question? Entire your regulatory career, does it happen that you have given leniency to any manufacturer and they geared up positively? Suppose they were innocent, and you think that they are really innocent, and you said, okay, fine, you please be careful, otherwise I will take a very strict step, and they really geared up. Is there any incident happened?
So as a drug regulator, we have, generally see any issue in two ways. One is that if incident is already happened, then we don't have any option. We have to take a action as per the provisions of the Drugs and Cosmetic Act. If the incident is going to be happen, okay, then we will warn that particular yeah, industry or person this thing. There is a possibility of going something wrong, so be cautious. So thereby he will rectify that, and that is not going to be happen. So otherwise, if something will happen in front of us, generally we don't be lenient. That generally drug regulator, for example, when there is a not of standard quality report in front of you, for example, if the sterility test it is failed, I may not able to lenient say that, you take care about next time sterility should not pass, should be passed. Okay. So if already incident is happened, generally no regulator will be lenient. I'm sure, I hope I agree with all my regulators will agree with this. Yes, if it is something expected to be happen, then there we will give opportunity to the manufacturer, be cautious.
Lovely. Lovely interaction, and you have responded back very well. Thank you so much for your valuable insights, sir.
Thank you.
so
Thank you very much for.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs.